Okay, so I've owned the scale and the tape measure for a long time. And when I went in and finally got back on the scale to put in my app, because I haven't wanted to since I was 180 pounds, I was sad. It didn't believe it was me. The same with my measurements. They all went up drastically from a year ago. This, because the last time I did all this was last summer. I'm trying to get the light from above. Hold on. Hold on. The light from above is just not going away. Anyways, this is all the same company. I'll show you the box because I hate pronouncing stuff. I think it's Reno. There you go. Is this company. And I ordered the blood pressure cuff today. So I love it because, yes, that is what I'm weighing right this minute on the scale. I wasn't, well, this is, okay, you're seeing this on the day of the, you're seeing it on the 16th. It's in the video of the 15th, but it is 7:44 on the 14th because we know this is going to be a different weight tomorrow. Alright, so my tape measurement made me cry. All my numbers are huge. I have gone down though since the beginning, but we'll do all that at the end of the month. And my blood pressure, like, check this out. Look how good that is. That's really good blood pressure. So I'm happy with it. I mean, to me, it's good. It was 200 over 115. So it's way better. My meds are working on that, but now I can keep track. And I love this stupid little measurement thing, and I've forgotten I even owned it. And you just, it does it for you. Literally, it just does it for you. It's like a miracle thing. I love this. So now I got 3 things to work with that are all the same company, all works on the same app, and I can track everything because my body is now a science experiment because it does not respond like it did a couple of years ago. Like, now it's really hard to lose weight, right? It's really easy to gain, really hard to lose. Okay, I haven't washed my face or anything yet, and it's 12, and I just totally bent my toe all the way back, my big toe, and I could lose my crap. It hurts so bad. Happened about 15 minutes ago, and I could scream still. It is just throbbing to death. For some reason, my brain doesn't always tell my left foot to lift up, or it will lift it up wrong, and I either fall or trip or hit my foot really hard. I used to blame it on my ADHD, but some of the nerves are being pressed in my hip bone, I was told, so it could be just that doing it, not my ADHD. It's weird. So if you have ADHD, you know you're covered in bruises. You don't step way over here to walk around something. You curve your body to walk around something. You do it without thinking. People think you're weird, and you don't even notice it, right? You're always running into things because you don't walk properly, because your brain don't process properly. Okay, not your fault. And yes, I'm having a second coffee today, black, because I cannot stay awake. I am having some severe want to take a nap, but I'm trying to fix my sleep perfectly, which means no nap. perfectly means 8+ hours of sleep a night. I'm getting anywhere between 4 and 7. It's rotating back and forth. Last night I got 7.5. However, I think the metformin is kicking my butt. I think it's what's making me dizzy, to be honest. So I started the 2,000 milligrams a day, I think around the 16th of August. I'm not really sure. I think it's been a month, or maybe less than a month, maybe a couple weeks. I could go back and look at my videos and try to figure it out. Maybe it's only been 3 weeks. All I know is every day I'm starting to get more and more wiped out feeling. And no, I'm not. This morning I had to run to the bathroom because of the bacon and eggs. It always causes me issue, but all the rest of the food seems to be okay now. Like, I'm not having to run to the bathroom anymore. But this is one of the problems I complained about last time being on 2,000 milligrams a day, is come about a month in, I slowly start getting dizzy and very exhausted in my head. My head feels like it weighs something. Like, feels like my forehead's numb. I can't even explain what it feels like. And I'm hoping that's all this is, right? And I'm not getting a sinus infection or anything like that, because this happened before. And every day I'm getting more and more tired. So I'm going back down to 1,000. Right, I'm using it to control my polycystic ovary syndrome, like some issues I was having with it. I'm not using it to control my blood sugar issues, because even eating a donut, I do not have blood sugar issues anymore, and I am not even eating 10 total carbs a day, which means I have 0 blood sugar issues. You saw my fasting glucose this morning at 77. And 0.4 ketones, and I was expecting no ketones because I'm doing a lower fat version of keto for this whole month. So yeah, it is not for that at all. It actually, when I had type 2 diabetes, it never controlled my blood sugar. I just had wild, crazy blood sugars. Even taking 2,500, 3,000 milligrams of metformin a day, my A1Cs were 7, 8. Right now, doing, keto, the 4.8, things like that. So I take it for the crazy symptoms I get from polycystic ovary syndrome. And I'm just like thinking I'm down the road to recovery again, because it was the C word that messed my polycystic ovary syndrome up, because it was cured. And my weight is coming off slowly but steadily, consistently coming off, right? So last week I lost 2 pounds, and this week I almost lost 3 pounds. It was 2 points off. So I was, what did I weigh in this morning? Oh, I'll just put a clip in right after this. I'll just show you. I made the little thing because I started using my scale again, even though it was really, really, really hard for me, because I didn't let it record on my phone since last summer at 180 pounds, because every time I had big weight gains, I never would let my scale record it. I would turn my connection off to my app because I never wanted to see that. Now I kind of wish I've seen my journey. I know it in my head. It's always been an up and down roller coaster for me. One, I would go to Hawaii for weeks, 6 weeks every 6 months. And I would gain about 20 pounds, and it would come 20 to 30 pounds, but it would come off all in the first month because there's nothing but water weight. We walked 20 to 30,000 steps minimum a day. Every day I was there. There was no AC. I was sweating 24/7. 4 days out of the week I would do keto. The rest of the time I would eat whatever the heck I wanted. Things like that. If we ate at the house, it would be keto. If we were eating out, it would not be keto. But there was a lot of things I did not let myself try. There were tons of sugary desserts and all that kind of stuff that I never tried when I was in Hawaii because it was so far from keto. Yes, I ate a lot of Asian foods that had sugary sauces, but I didn't like go down and eat a bunch of their kind of donuts, which they're called something else and I forgot what they're called. I had one, I think the whole time I was there, I don't even know what they're called. I would have to ask Dino. And there's a whole lot of foods like that I did not go near, right? I went to McDonald's a lot and ordered bunless burgers, but I ate enough like 7-Eleven nachos and stuff like that to put on that weight, and it was water and it would come right back off. But this time around, this is going slow to me, maybe not to y'all, because I know that on the 16th, so 1 month ago, I weighed 255 point something. I think it was 0.6. For some reason I'm always 0.6. It's so funny almost, except today I was 0.8. 255, and today, 1 month later, I weigh in at, what did I say it was? Let's go to the calendar. Y'all, I'm so tired. I can't even keep up with anything. 225.8. So that is like 30. Alright, that's 30 pounds down in 1 month. Yes, I know 20 something pounds is water weight, and I know for sure the rest, because it's been going so slow, is not water weight. But okay, so maybe I shouldn't be getting so upset saying it's going really slow, because most people would love to lose that much weight in 1 month. If you're just starting keto and you're like the weight I was, or bigger like I was the first time I did it, you could possibly drop 30 to 40 pounds in 1 month. I've seen it done so many times, and I just did it, and I wasn't even not keto. I went from low carb basically to carnivore basically, kind of, and dropped all that. Okay, I just shocked myself, but it's because I'm so far from my goal that it is rough. So my new goal, my old time goal, was always to be in the 148s. Maybe I'll see it one day. Who knows? Who gives a crap? I got to 157 and I loved it. But my goal is to be under 168. That is my realistic goal. Where I land underneath that, I don't care. 168 or less is my main goal. From there, we'll see. But that is my main goal. My first main goal. Okay, so that is the end goal. And if I go lower, I go lower. But that's my, oh my God, I made it. Okay. My first goal right now is to be under 200 pounds. I am 25 pounds away from that, and I want to be that by Christmas. My second goal is to be under 180. And then 168 is the next goal. Yes, I'm doing 20-pound goals type deals because it just needs to hurry up and get back down. Okay, that's all. Just needs to hurry up and get back down, because I'm so upset because at 157 I said I was too fat to take pictures with Dino. I was too fat to go do this and do that. What the hell? I think it was I was seeing myself fatter than I was, because I wasn't fat. I was tiny. I was in the size 7 skinny jeans from American Eagles and places, Abercrombie or whatever, and places like that. I was a true size 7 and true size 9. Like, what? What was wrong with me? What the hell was wrong with me? I was so tiny. I see it now, but I didn't see it then. I thought I was fat still. Of course, I was probably looking at the loose skin on my thighs too, hoping that would go away. It's not going to go away. I might as well face fats. Maybe a miracle will happen and being carnivore and stuff over time, and it will shrink down a lot. But now I'm going to have more loose skin because I gained weight again, and now I'm losing weight again. So I'm not going to complain that I'm only losing about 3 pounds a week now steadily, because that will help my skin. If I was to keep losing like 20 pounds in a month quickly, I will have way too much sagging skin. So I'm going to start looking at it the positive ways instead of the negative ways, even though I'm really ready to get back to normal size clothes. So my main goal is to be at 200 or less for Christmas. Okay, I should be able to do it. I have the rest of this month. I have October, I have November, I have basically December. Okay, so I have over 3.5 months to do it. If I lose 10 pounds a month, that would put me below 200 pounds. So, because next summer, I want to be at my goal weight. My new goal weight is, like I said, 168 or less. We're probably not going anywhere today because I'm super tired. like insanely tired in my head, but I have a lot of pressure. That's why I'm scared I'm getting a sinus infection, which will not be good. I feel horrible for Wendy. Oh my gosh, having pneumonia. I get hospitalized when I get pneumonia. I have not had pneumonia in years of my life, and this is what shows, because she was very healthy. Like, they would get sick and be able to heal from it very quickly. But ever since the C word, I'm noticing everyone I'm watching is not healing quickly, and they're getting sicker than they normally would. It's really messing up our systems. But yeah, what was that? My Amazon telling me there's some kind of low price on a dill. I'm gonna have to check it out. But anyways, see.
The first one is DIY Mag, 100 pieces with
hold on. I didn't know she was gonna play it. Well, I'm gonna be buying me more bacon containers because I thought I had more than just 2. One's in the dishwasher, and one is being used for my turkey stuff. So I guess my little extras are going to have to go in a Ziploc bag. Okay, so it is 9:40, and I am hungry. Usually I don't eat this early. Because it sets me off to be hungry all day, for one thing. 2, I don't like to wake Dino up. But the last 3 days, I have been incredibly dizzy, so we're just going to see if it has to do with how much food I'm eating. Like, maybe I'm under eating too much. And today is supposed to be a protein spare and modified fast day, but I think I'm skipping it today, just in case. But I have a feeling it's going to turn out, I'm so dizzy, I could faint. I have a feeling it's going to turn out to be my Claritin, coming off my Claritin, because the dizzy spells I've been having is reminding me of why I went on the Claritin in the first place. For severe pressure in my head, which I have right now, and severe dizziness. Or I could have kind of hurt myself holding my head for 2 hours in the chair with my mouth open when I got my teeth done. I don't know. I have no clue. I just know it's irritating because I feel like I can't do anything. I feel like if I go somewhere, I need Dino there in case I faint. And my blood pressure is not too low. My blood sugar is not too low. It was 77. I really don't know what's causing it. Just severe dizzy and pressure in my head. And I did take an ibuprofen this morning because sometimes that helps. Sometimes it's a migraine coming. Nope, didn't help at all. It's been over 2 hours. It had more than enough time to stop it if it was going to happen. Okay, so these are the lower sodium bacon from Aldi's. I gotta go this morning and buy more when Dino wakes up. I'm also out of my water. I am going to add a bunch of sodium right now because what if I am low in sodium? It causes dizziness as well. But I do have pressure in the head. That's why I'm thinking it's allergies. And before going on keto, I used to get bronchitis and sciatica twice a year. Before going on the Claritin, I got it 3 to 4 times a year. It was a nightmare, sometimes 6. Okay, so how many? I think I made more than 8 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, that's 12 pieces of bacon. Hold on. I wasn't thinking. I was talking to y'all and got excited. Let's put some of that back. I just want 8. Okay. There we go. It's because if I was just eating bacon, I'd eat the whole pack. Like I said, it's supposed to be protein spare modified fast. But I am skipping today's protein modified fast and doing more like a refuel type day. Like I said, I just do not feel well, and I find it, I don't know. We're going to just see. We're just going to see. This way I can load everything down with salt. Oh, which I forgot. We're going in with some salt. Why do you eat lower sodium bacon if you're just going to add salt to it? Because the salt they put on bacon is shit. That's why. That's why. This is great. If you don't like cursing, I'm sorry, but it really is crap. Like, horrible. What are you talking about? All sodium is equal. It's just sodium. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, I've heard all kind of garbage from people, and your body might be like, oh, it's just sodium, no big deal. My body, no. It will just get really sick and hold on to everything. Good grief. I wish I had a doctor I could go to who can actually solve my problems, because when I mean dizzy, nauseous, head pressure, it is horrible, and I'm hoping it does not stay, y'all. I'm also hoping that I don't get an ear infection like my daughter. Maybe I'm getting an ear infection because it's that time of the year. And yes, my ear does hurt. But that's also the side that I have the injury that every time I go to the doctor over ear pain, it's just a ligament that's actually from my hand and my arm that goes into my brain that causes ear pain. It's so weird. And no, my food has not been running through me for the last couple of days at all. Alright. The Ziploc bag butter is supposed to be Dino's because that's how he likes his butter, but I can't stand to open a new butter when we have a butter. And yes, I'm using my butter containers. They are in the fridge, and I use it for my coffee butter. Let's do a little more butter this morning. So today is going to be a high-fat day. Yes, the plan is working for me. It's just one thing. Tomorrow, I am going to be so busy, because today's Friday, right? Yeah. I'm going to be so busy tomorrow that I'm not going to have time to have a fuel your body day. So I might do the protein spare and modified fast tomorrow. Just going to melt this up a little. Were you too big or did you leak? I don't know. There we go. Yep. I think I just broke it, but we're going to throw it away just in case. Wash it here. Wash this just in case it did leak all in there. It is stuck in there. And we need another bag. Okay, we got another egg. Let me see if I have a cheese already open. we are going grocery shopping this morning. Let's lower this temperature. Oh, this will be a great time to see if my containers really are holding the amount it says it does. Let's see. Now in liquid, it probably does, and we'll test that second. Ooh, this is going to make a mess in this small thing, though. I was thinking more like a ½ ounce. So that way, make sure that I ain't touching it. Wow, okay, so there's no way for me to get a whole ounce in there. We're going to do 8.4. I thought I did have an ounce usually anyways. Okay, my butter is ready for what I want it for. Okay, let me see if I need to flip bacon. Smelling yummy. Let me turn my fan on for a second. Nope, no flipping yet. We'll test the weight out for liquid in a second. I think this was a 1.5 ounce one. I don't remember. I bought a couple of different ones. One of them comes with a little silicone thing on it. Come on. Oh, I busted it. Wow. I didn't want the butter, that's why. Now that just made a horrible mess. We'll see what that's like. I don't know. Okay, I really don't want all this cheese. Okay, so we're only using less than a ounce, ½ ounce, less than ½ ounce. Okay, the plan was not to get egg on it, but we're going with it. This is me trying to do too much at once. Flip this bacon. I don't need that on when I'm not cooking. Got a messy plate. Come back over here, eggs. Okay, wait for that. I need bread though. Leaving one nice and cold with nothing on it because I believe we love it that way. Going in with some cinnamon. A little cinnamon on this one. Alright, hold on. Check the bacon again. And that's going to stop the fire alarms. I just know it. Give me a second. We're going. That one is smoking. Like smoking up today. Let's see what we're at. Oh crap. I'm trying to keep the fire alarms from going off and I'm forgetting what I'm doing. I like it a little cooked more than that, but we're just gonna leave it in there and see if it cooks up more. Alarm will go off like insane. Okay, this is making me think my stove is uneven the way it likes to spread. This is so ugly plating. Make it a little prettier. Everything is happening. Usually like my bacon cooked more, but it's just not cooperating. It's smoking too much today, and I even washed it beforehand, like did a quick wash. We're gonna need a pitcher, so I need it half a decent. Okay. More salt, just in case I'm having a salt issue, because I have not been doing the electrolytes. I love my electrolyte drinks. However, I always stall so bad. Like my weight barely goes down with them, so I was a little worried. Okay, let's see real fast if this is really equal what the website said it did for liquid. Um, 2.2. So it said 2.5, but there's no way that's 2.5, so. But I know if I don't stuff it, it's a half an ounce or less for the cheese. Even though I can pretty much do the cheese myself. Come on down to breakfast. It is 10 a.m. now. I had a coffee at 7 a.m. Now we're going to have some breakfast. Okay, so I will show you what I eat today. You already see my breakfast. The bacon didn't taste right to me, but I did eat it. I had to go check the date on the bacon just to make sure. It had a very off taste. Maybe it's because I put the salt on it. Maybe it's because it actually started smoking when it was cooking, because it never smoked, but it was a weird, did not taste like that brand of bacon. But I ate it all, and oh my gosh, y'all. Oh, I cannot decide if I like what I like better. That is why I'm eating the bread. One toasted, one not toasted. The one not toasted, I am just eating it like I would a muffin. And it is a muffin texture. Like, I am really thinking about redoing that recipe and putting them in my muffin pan, because I have a muffin pan. But using less allulose and adding some more monk fruit in place of it, so that I don't have such a crust like it has. I really don't want that crust. Now, y'all, I was gonna switch to whole earth or trivia, and then I realized the first ingredients in both of those are erythritol, because I was thinking they were just stevia. They are not, and my stomach cannot have a bunch of erythritol in it. So I might go back to putting my little allulose monk fruit blend in my coffees instead of sweet and low. I did that for a while before. I don't know, because plain monk fruit costs too much. Most of the time monk fruit comes with erythritol mixed to it, so I'm having to buy the ones that has allulose instead, because that I've learned in the very beginning that my stomach just does not tolerate that, and my stomach has issues with chicory root. Like, I've been trying to look for a dark chocolate like I did my first year of keto, which the brand I use, I don't even remember, but I do know they went out of business. So a dark chocolate that is like 97% with no sugar added, like extremely dark chocolate, because I used to do 3 squares every day for the first 2 years of my journey before I started doing YouTube, before I started watching all these different channels and different rules. I had made a bunch of my own, because I read a bunch of, I come in with some of the things I was already doing from low carb, and they still fit in keto, so I was still doing them, which the dark chocolate was one of it. I wasn't eating the dark chocolate because I liked the taste, because at that time I hated dark chocolate. I was doing it for the health benefits that dark chocolate provides, just like I was doing a bunch of berries for the health benefits that it provides. I was doing MCT oil for the health benefits that it provides. However, I became allergic to it, literally, because I'm allergic to anything coconut now. But y'all, I lost so much weight putting that MCT oil like over a tablespoon 2 times plus a day, and no, it did not give me bathroom issues for 2 years. All right, my first year I lost over 120 something pounds, right? So, and the next year I think was 60. I really don't remember, because this was like the small amount of weights I've lost is since I've been doing YouTube. Like, my big, giant, huge weight losses were before YouTube, because I thought I needed to be skinny before getting on YouTube, because I didn't want people to make fun of me. And then here I am, I gained weight back because of health reasons, and I didn't want to record because people make fun of me. But I was like, screw it, screw the mean people. It's okay. Let's be inspiring that even when something sets you back, whether you ate a donut and it set you back, or you just ate the whole buffet and kept going for months, or a health problem, you were laid up in bed, stressed, your sleep screwed up, your cortisol's through the roof, you're going through menopause, you're, whether you ate your way there or it was medical and you went back up, I want to be an inspiration to show you, just don't give up. Just tweak it. Figure out what's causing your issues. Stress and no sleep were 2 of my main giant issues, I am noticing now. And carbs, salads, I love them, but eating them every day was a huge issue. Okay, I wasn't getting the protein I needed at all. I wasn't even getting 45 protein a day, and unless it's butter leaf, which was very hard to find, It doesn't do me any good. Like, literally, iceberg messes me up. I gain weight on iceberg because it causes me so much stomach discomfort because I cannot process it. It's so weird. So, same with cucumbers. I love cucumbers. I ate tons of cucumbers. I had horrible heartburn and was really sick. Pickle those cucumbers and I can eat them all day long with no issue. Okay, other than banana peppers, I can't do banana peppers. That's one vinegar that still gives me heartburn. But I'm noticing that there's no cabbage, nothing like that can be pickled either for me. But there's a lot of things that I can eat pickled and they give me no issues, like asparagus, okra. But you got to pay attention to the carb count on okra. I think you only get like 2 for 3 carbs or something, depending on the brand. Okay, so I was watching Two Crazy Keters. I can't even say it. Okay, today. And it was the video with Chris and Miriam. And Chris and them was talking the whole bad thing about using powdered butter. Alright, because it has so many carbs. That is true, and that is why I worked my butt off to find Anthony's powder butter. It was the first one and the only one I've ever done. Anthony's powdered butter has less than 1 carb. So let's say it has 1 carb for 1 tablespoon and only 40 calories. Okay, if I was to use butter, the brand I use, 1 tablespoon's 110 calories, I believe. 0 carb, of course. Okay, so if you're paying attention to calories, Anthony's powdered butter gives you less calories for 2 tablespoons than 1 tablespoon. And it gives you less fat, though. So if you're wanting more fat and you're wanting, like, if you're going to end up having to use 3 tablespoons to get the fat you want, it will be more calories than the 1 tablespoon, because the 1 tablespoon of fat is 14 on real butter, like butter not powdered. It's 110 like calories and 0 carbs. So that's where I agree. So if you're using 3 tablespoons of powdered butter, you're going to get like 120 plus calories, and you're going to get like, what was it, you'll get 12 fat grams, so your fat grams are still less. And you're going to get, if you want to count them as 1 apiece, you're going to get 3 total carbs. So you got to decide what works best for you. I use the powdered butter in my cooking, and I prefer it in my keto chow. Sorry, I don't want to heat up hot butter and put it in my keto chow. So it's just what you are doing. And I only do the 1 tablespoon in my bread anyways, because we put egg yolk and stuff, so it will equal the 10 plus fat grams you need to activate the micronutrients and everything in keto chow. So that's what you got to think. Do you want to use 3 tablespoons of butter and use 3 carbs, or you want to go use 1 tablespoon of butter and use 0 carbs? That's, I think, the point he was trying to make. And yes, a lot of the other powdered butters have way more carbs, so I suggest Anthony's. It's less. Okay. Alright, I'm going to drink my coffee and show you what I eat later. I'm totally not hungry at all, not even a tiny bit. Alright, since this video is so long, it is 3 o'clock, I still haven't eaten anything else. I will show you in tomorrow's video what I end up eating for dinner and go over my macros at the very beginning of the video. One reason is my internet upload is really good right this minute, and I can probably upload this video in about an hour or so. If I wait until it's the normal speed, we're talking 3 to 4 hours or longer. The other day it took 18 hours. So I'm gonna build this video, put it together, and get it uploaded so it will be ready tomorrow with no struggling, because I barely make it every day with it up on time, just because of internet issues. And today we're gonna get it there. We're gonna get it up and going, and then You'll just see the rest tomorrow, because right now I am nowhere hungry and I don't like really to eat past 6. So I'm not even sure I'm going to eat anything. But like I said, we will see in tomorrow's video if I do.